Elara, a girl on the cusp of womanhood, felt the strangeness of her world in her very bones. Her village, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering reeds, felt both familiar and alien. The faces of the villagers, etched with a weary acceptance of their ever-shifting reality, held a flicker of something more, a shared secret they guarded closely. Elara, yearning for answers, spent her days poring over faded scrolls and listening to the hushed tales of wandering storytellers. Their stories, fragmented and dreamlike, hinted at a past both glorious and terrible, a time when the stars themselves sang. One day a name whispered on the wind found its way to Elara's ears: the City of Echoes. Legend spoke of a city built on forgotten dreams, a place where lost memories took physical form. It was said that within the city's shifting walls one could find the answers to life's greatest mysteries. Driven by an insatiable curiosity and a longing to understand her place in this strange world, Elara decided to seek out the City of Echoes. Her journey led her through whispering forests and across shimmering deserts. She encountered creatures born of starlight and shadows, their forms as fluid and ever-changing as the world around them. Each encounter left her with a sense of wonder and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Finally, after weeks of travel, she arrived at the foot of a colossal wall that seemed to breathe with the rhythm of the shifting sky. This was the City of Echoes, a place where time itself seemed to bend and twist. As Elara stepped within the city walls, the air grew thick with the weight of forgotten memories. Buildings morphed and swirled around her, their architecture a chaotic blend of every style imaginable. The streets teemed with beings of light and shadow, their voices a cacophony of forgotten languages. Elara, though overwhelmed by the sensory overload, felt a strange sense of peace settle over her. It was as if she had finally found her way home. Drawn by an unseen force, Elara found herself standing before an unassuming wooden door nestled between two shimmering structures. The door pulsed with a faint ethereal light, beckoning her forward. As she reached out to touch it, a voice echoed in her mind, soft yet insistent. "This is your path, Elara. Embrace your destiny." With a deep breath and a heart full of trepidation, Elara opened the door and stepped through. The world on the other side of the door was unlike anything Elara could have imagined. A vast, star-dusted expanse stretched out before her, filled with swirling nebulae and celestial bodies that pulsed with an inner light. In the center of it all, seated upon a throne of shimmering obsidian, sat a man with eyes as old as time itself. A crown of swirling luminous glass adorned his head, casting dancing patterns of light across his weathered features. "Welcome, Elara, last daughter of the stars," the man said, his voice a low rumble that seemed to echo with the music of the spheres. "I have been expecting you." Elara, her initial fear giving way to awe, approached the man cautiously. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice barely a whisper. "And what is this place?" The man smiled, a sad, knowing smile. "This child is the weave of destiny, and I am its current guardian." The man in the glass crown revealed to Elara the truth of her heritage. She was descended from a long line of celestial beings, tasked with safeguarding the balance of the cosmos. However, their power had been stolen, plunging their world into chaos and shrouding the sky in an endless, shifting canvas. Elara, as the last of her kind, was the only one who could restore what was lost. The man in the glass crown bestowed upon her a shimmering amulet, its surface pulsing with the same ethereal light as the door she had walked through. "This will guide you, Elara," he said. "Your journey will be fraught with danger, but you are not alone. The fate of your world and the cosmos itself rests upon your shoulders." A wave of terror washed over Elara, but it was quickly replaced by a steely resolve. She would honor her ancestors and fulfill her destiny, no matter the cost. With a newfound sense of purpose, Elara stepped back through the door, ready to face the swirling chaos of her world and reclaim the stolen sky.